Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you might be watching. Jeff Hudson from United Computer Consultants here. I'd like to show you three very handy tips for identifying references in worksheets, in large worksheets. The first one is, how do I, in a column, we'll say in column A, how do I get to the very last row? Well, if I hold down the control key and press the drop arrow, it takes me down to the very last row that's been used in that particular spreadsheet, providing that there are no blank rows on the way. Otherwise it will stop at that blank row. The strange thing is that control up arrow, which you would expect would remove all of the row numbers here and take you back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. To do that I have to go control home. So just remember that one. Control down arrow works fine. Now if I want to select all of the cells in the spreadsheet in a column, I hold down the control key, hold down the shift key and then press the down arrow, and that will select all of the cells in that particular column. Now what I'll do, control home, takes me back to the very start. I can see in this worksheet that I have the customers identified here with a code, no problem, but what I would like to see are numerical references for the IDs in a column to the left of column A. So I'm going to right click on column A and insert. And now in this cell here in A2, I might want to start, for example, at the number 5. Now what I have to do in the Home tab is to go to the Fill button and click the drop arrow, and then click on Series. Notice I had to hit Control Enter to stay in that cell as the starting cell. So the series, I want to have a step value of 5, and I want a stop value for these columns, this particular column, of, we'll say, 20,000. So that will give me 4,000 rows, 20,000 divided by 5, which will be identified with the number every 5. Now when I click OK, that's exactly what it does. And now if I control enter and now control drop arrow, there I see that it has gone down 4,000 rows. So in fact I've already identified the numbers for the different rows here. It can be extremely handy, and it's a very quick way to do things. I could scroll up with the scroll bar, take too long, control home. So there we go. So there are three handy little tips. Control drop arrow takes you down to the last used row. Control shift down arrow takes you to the last row in the spreadsheet and select all the rows on the way. And the fill series command over here in the Home tab enables me to add numbers by step and stop values. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.